Assalamu alaikum, 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Muhammad Munib Hamid. First, the headlines. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman has announced to start making of New Pakistan from Punjab. A summary has been moved to the President for summoning of the National Assembly session between Sunday and Tuesday next. Opposition parties staged protest against alleged rigging in the general elections outside Election Commission of Pakistan in Islamabad today. In occupied Kashmir, at least 3 youth were martyred in fresh act of Indian state terrorism in Baramulla district today. China and Germany have defended their business ties with Iran despite warning from the United States. And now the news in detail. Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf chairman Imran Khan has announced that making of New Pakistan will start from Punjab. Briefing media regarding today's meeting of PTI Punjab Parliamentary Party in Islamabad, party's vice chairman Shah Mahmood Qureshi Khan met with newly elected members of Punjab Assembly and discussed with them the current challenges. According to Shah Mahmood Qureshi and Imran Khan, he informed the new members that 2018 election is as unique as 1937 and 1970 elections were in their times. The people have a full confidence in manifesto and policies of PTI and rejected the politics of nepotism, corruption and bad governance. Imran Khan said the people of Punjab have been living under poverty and their conditions need to be enhanced, to be changed. PTI chief said, "We will bring reforms in Punjab police on the pattern of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa to make it an exemplary law enforcing agency. He urged the newly elected members to forge unity in their ranks." Shah Mahmood Qureshi said PTI has emerged as the most popular party at national as well as Punjab levels in the general elections. He said PTI has changed the status quo in the Punjab by rooting the parties that had a firm grip on power in the province for the last 4 decades. He said Pakistan People's Party has totally flopped in Punjab and could barely win 6 national and 6 provincial seats. He said PMLN had a cutthroat competition with PTI in many constituencies, but popular vote decided in favor of us. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said, "In all, 149 votes are required to form PTI government in Punjab, whereas we already have the support of 164 members and hopefully it will cross 180. A summary has been moved to the President for summoning of the National Assembly session between Sunday and Tuesday next. This was stated by Caretaker Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Barrister Ali Zafar, while talking to media persons in Islamabad today. He said, as per Constitution, the session of National Assembly needs to be summoned before 15th of this month. The Information Minister said the newly elected members of the lower house will take oath on the first day of the session, which will be followed by election of Speaker, Deputy Speaker and Leader of the House. Election Commission of Pakistan has uploaded on its website all the forms relating to the election results. These include Form 45, 46, 48 and 49. The Commission yesterday had issued formal notification of the winning candidates in the general elections. Opposition parties staged a protest demonstrating outside Election Commission of Pakistan in Islamabad against what they called rigging in general elections. Leaders and election candidates of PMLN, PPP, MMA, ANP and PKMAP participated in the protest. Talking to newsmen on the occasion, MMA Chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman, PKMAP Chief Mahmood Khan Achakzai, Senior Leader of PMLN Raja Zafrul Haq and former Prime Minister Sayyid Yusuf Raza Gilani said they have gathered to convey a message that the elections were not free, fair and transparent. Later, the protesters dispersed peacefully. This is Radio Pakistan. Caretaker Prime Minister Nasirul Mulk says Pakistan ordnance factories hold a pivotal position in meeting defense and security challenges the country is confronted with. He gave these remarks during his visit to POF in VAR today. The Prime Minister commended the commitment and continued efforts of the workforce of POF, whose labor and expertise have earned the organization a reputed place in the world. Earlier, the Prime Minister was briefed about a range of arms and ammunition products of international standards being produced at the Ordnance Factory. The Prime Minister was also apprised about the contributions of POF in meeting defense and non-defense requirements of the armed forces during peace and wartime. Caretaker Minister for Health Muhammad Yusuf Sheikh says Pakistan is determined to achieve sustainable development goals and universal health coverage. He was addressing a meeting on package of priorities and advantages under national universal health coverage in Islamabad today. The minister said Health Ministry is committed to extend all out cooperation to World Health Organization other stakeholders in taking advantage from the health package. The meeting was attended by representatives of provincial health departments, World Health Organization, and experts from international organizations. Caretaker Minister for Energy Barrister Ali Zafar has congratulated Pakistan Petroleum Limited over discovery of gas in Sajawal district of Sindh. In a statement, he said the new discovery is a step forward towards overcoming energy needs of the country. Chief of Naval Staff Admiral Zafar Mahmood Abbasi says Pakistan Navy plays a pivotal role in protecting seaborne trade. In a statement, he said large oil exports take place through Pakistan's maritime limits. The naval chief said vast reserves of oil and gas are present within Pakistan's sea frontiers. He said 90% of Pakistan's trade takes place through sea, and economy of the country is destined to destruction if its seaborne trade is halted. President Azad Jammu and Kashmir Sardar Masood Khan says India is using excessive force, demographic change, and state terrorism as tools to crush the freedom struggle in Indian-occupied Kashmir. Talking to convener All Parties Hurriyat Conference Syed Faiz Naqshbandi in Islamabad today, he said that India will never success in making Kashmiris give up their legitimate struggle for right to self-determination. Masood Khan strongly condemned the recent martyrdoms in Indian-occupied Kashmir under the guise of cordon and search operations. He said that the unarmed protesters are being mercilessly martyred and illegally arrested for demanding their right to self-determination. In occupied Kashmir, at least 3 youth were martyred in fresh act of Indian state terrorism at Rafiabad in Baramulla district today. The youth were martyred during a cordon and search operation launched by the Indian Army in the upper reaches of Rafiabad area of the district. The operation was continuing until last reports came in. Indian troops are also using gunship helicopters in the operation. Earlier, an Indian Army commander was injured in an attack in the same area. The chairman of Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front, Muhammad Yasin Malik, and Dukhtaran-e-Millat, in their separate statements, strongly condemned the secretly shifting of Asian Rabi and her 2 associates from Mandoli to notorious Tihar jail in New Delhi without even informing their families and lawyers. China and Germany have defended their business ties with Iran in the face of U.S. President Donald Trump's warning that any companies trading with the Islamic Republic would be barred from trade with the United States. The comments from Beijing and Berlin signal growing anger from partners of the United States, which reimposed strict sanctions against Iran on Tuesday over United States' threat to penalize firms from other countries that continue to operate. The Chinese Foreign Ministry said China has consistently opposed unilateral sanctions and long-armed jurisdiction. The German government said U.S. sanctions against Iran that have an extraterritorial effect violate international law, and Germany expects Washington to consider European interests when coming up with such sanctions. The reimposition of U.S. sanctions followed Trump's decision earlier this year to pull out of a 2015 deal to lift the punitive measures in return for curbs on Iran's nuclear program designed to prevent it from building an atomic bomb. Today's sanctions target Iran's purchase of U.S. dollars, metals trading, coal, industrial, software, and auto sector. And finally, the weather. Rain, thunder showers with gusty winds is expected at isolated places in Rawalpindi, Gujranwala, Lahore, Multan, D.G. Khan, Malakand, Hazara, D.I. Khan, Job, Karachi, Mirpur Khas, Thatta, Hyderabad, Sakar divisions, Islamabad, Gilgit-Baltistan, and Kashmir during the next 24 hours. Hot and very humid weather is expected elsewhere in the country. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.